Okay guys, I'm back in the garage. Today's August 31st, getting the transmission on. I tried yesterday before work. I could not get it done by myself. I used a jack. I had my girlfriend help me. I tried doing it with the engine hoist. I couldn't get the transmission on alone. So I had a friend come over and he came over with his cousin. Thank you, Robert, for the help. Appreciate it. Made my life much easier with the help. So today I plan on getting it started, and tonight I'll be back on the road racing. So look forward to those videos, but I wanted to go over some things. Right now I'm using my cell phone. I'm having all kinds of issues with my cameras. My Sony camera now says the memory card's full and it's not. My Hero 3 memory card's having issues. My Hero 5 is still full of content that I haven't uploaded onto YouTube, and then my Hero 2, that's all I have. So today I might have to go out and buy some memory cards so that I can record the races tonight. But let's go over to the transmission. I've already done a bit. Let's see if I can figure out how to flip this camera. Oh. Alright, transmission's back on. So, one thing that I noticed doing this, I removed the back motor mount to help drop the motor, to put the transmission, to take the transmission off. It's better to keep the motor higher when you go to put the transmission back on, from what I have noticed today with my friend helping me. So yeah. I recommend putting that mount back on or lifting it up with a jack, the motor. But starter bolts are in. Remember, one starter bolt, another one right there. The two transmission bolts, let me see, right there, right there. And then I gotta do the cables, shift linkage. Move this out of the way. Figure out what just fell right there, but this one goes here, and this one I'll have to come back and show you guys because I can keep dangling with it. One of them bolts right here, so I have to go back and play with it. The motor mount still isn't on. Transmission mount, I should say, it's not on. It's the two bolts right there. And then the 4 bolts on the on the chassis. Don't forget this sensor right here. There it is. My grounding kit. Don't forget to make grounding kits for this chassis. Underneath, I've already put on the transfer case. I had to, the exhaust is open downpipe right now just because I'm missing some bolts to bolt it up. I lost them. So I had to loosen this up to drop the downpipe down to get the transfer case on. Don't forget, slide it onto the drive shaft. And what am I missing here? I'm missing that brace that goes from here all the way back to here. So I gotta get that, the axles, and then I gotta fill it up with fluid, give it a quick wash before I drive it around. But I'll come back and keep showing you guys what I'm doing here. Let me see. Oh, I can't see it now. But I can't show you guys the back motor mount from underneath because I've already put the transfer case on, so I can't show that. Okay guys, just showing you everything that's on there. These two bolts, as you guys can see, those are on. This plug is on. Sensors back there is good. Grounding kit's on. The ground right there is on. Bolted that guy up. And the motor mount, that's right. Ugh. So, as you guys saw, this whole motor mount was off. So, when I went to put it back on, I bolted it to the transmission here, and then I did it through the chassis. Just right there. And these little plugs go right there. I think it's, I don't know how you guys do it. If you guys keep the mount on, if you guys only do it from the chassis. But for me, it worked out great to remove the entire motor mount. Excuse me. So now, it will just be the axles, intercooler piping, and the battery. And that's about it. I think everything else is done. Yeah, and then fill it up, which I'll go over that when I get there. But yeah, guys, almost done. Almost there. I cannot wait. I can't wait to take it out tonight. Alright, let me finish this up. Okay, guys, she's all bolted up and ready to go. Intercooler piping's on. Let's see if my screen's dirty. A little better. Intercooler piping's on. All the cables. Motor mount. Let's see. The grounds. Starter's on. Evil 10 wheels are on. Don't forget the axle bracket on the back side. The bolt closest to this side has that little spacer. So don't forget that. That'll be the fill hole for the transfer case. And the drain is right here. And that's the fill. On the transmission, that's the drain. That's the fill right there. Axles are in. Goes passenger. Don't forget these braces. I did remove this brace when I took off the transmission, and that center brace. 3 bolts for the center brace with the 2 in the back, and then this little guy right here is 5 bolts that you see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4, 5. Now I just gotta wash it up, get it ready for tonight, get some races in, wash the engine bay, wash the car off, and I do gotta still do the rear diff fluid. I want to change it out. It's got the same as the front, which I put MT90 in the transmission. Then I put this guy for the transfer case and the rear diff. Now, some issues that I did run into. This is the old transmission. I'm trying to think. There's a dowel pen here. When I removed it, the dowel pen stayed on the block, and on the new transmission, it had a dowel pen here. So I was having issues lining it up because I was hitting that dowel pen. So I had to remove the dowel pen off the transmission, and then I was fine after that. Also, there's a dowel pen here. On the block, there was no dowel pen, and on the new transmission, there was no dowel pen. My old transmission had the dowel pen, so I had to remove this and put it into the other one. The throwout bearing was kind of important. There's like a little clip that clips into the side. I should have showed that. Apologize for that. That sensor that is in the back goes right here. The other sensor was here that plugs in. And that's really about it, guys. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's how to install the transmission. I know I didn't go over it too well. Hopefully it was enough to help you guys. You guys let me know if you guys have any questions over it and what I could do better for you guys. But it's back. It's gonna go race the V8 Talon again today, and we'll see what other runs I get in. But don't forget to subscribe, guys. Like the video, share it, and my PFB grounding kits, link in the description for those chassis. I've been selling a lot of kits to Australia lately. I have the Galant Vr-4s, I have the 1G Evos. I'm working on the 2G chassis, so those will be ready to go soon. But alright, guys, I'll probably go drive it around and maybe add some footage into this video. Thank you.